Welcome back, HMC, to our whole body prenatal workouts. For today's workout, we are doing a glute and ham workout that entirely uses our bands, so no need for a dumbbell today. As always, if you feel at any point like you need to take a break, just hit pause and come back when you're ready. Make sure to have a chair nearby, your bands, as well as that water bottle, and let's get started by warming things up. Reaching up, exhale it down, reaching up again. Exhale it down. One more time all the way up. Exhale, drop into some arm circles. Great big circles. And switching directions. And reaching all the way out and then across our bodies. Give yourself a great big hug. Even though this is a lower body workout, we're going to do a tip to toe warm up here. Switching sides. Dropping those down. I want you to step forward with your left foot, back with your right, and just twist as though you're looking over your left shoulder. And back to center, switching sides. Back to center, stepping again forward with the left foot, back with the right. Plant that right foot with a straight leg, press those hips forward and through, stretch out that calf. And now you're going to rock it back, bend the back leg, lean forward as though you're doing a little curtsy, a little bow. Stretch out that hamstring, and let's switch sides. Press those feet forward and through. Square off those hips. One more breath here. And rock it back. Standing it up nice and straight. Now we're going to go ahead, step out nice and wide. Do those hip circles. Taking this time to stretch out our quads, stretch out our hamstrings. Awesome. Switching directions. Awesome. Great job. Going ahead, kick yourself in the butt a little bit. Lengthen those quads. Perfect. And one last one, lifting up that right foot, draw some circles on the ground. And drop it down, left foot. Draw those circles on the ground. And drop it down. Give it a good little shake here. Go ahead, grab that water bottle. Meet me right back here on the mat for our working set. All right, let's go ahead getting things started. We're going to grab onto our bands and placing them underneath both of our feet here. With our feet about shoulder width apart, bring it up to a shoulder press position. Tuck that tailbone. We're going to squat down like we're sitting in a chair and rise back up. And if this is a little tricky, that's totally fine. You're welcome to just do some body weight squats with us. Squeezing those glutes to the top, pressing through all four corners of those feet. We've got 10 seconds here. Last one. Great job. Very slowly and carefully release those hands. Put them down in front of you. We're going to step out nice and wide. And I like to cross my bands to add a little bit more resistance, but you're welcome to do them straight. We're going to keep those shins nice and straight. And we're going to do a sumo deadlift. So feet nice and wide. Hinge those hips backwards, pressing through those heels. You got this. Fabulous job here. Halfway there. Hips go back, torso goes down. 3, 2, 1. Last one, stand it up. Very carefully bring those feet back together. We're going to ditch our bands for one set here. And we're going to do some lunge dips. So starting on the left foot, right foot back, we're going to drop into a lunge and come back up. You're welcome to use a chair or a wall for support like I am here. Or if you're feeling nice and confident, you can step away from it a little bit. Keeping that knee tracked with that toe. Great job. Great job. 2 and 1. Switching sides, square off those hips. Fantastic. Four, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Next up, we've got our banded good morning. So we're going to set this up similar to a deadlift here, except for we're going to bring the load all the way up to our shoulders. So you can put under one foot for a light resistance or both feet for a heavier resistance, making sure it's right under the arch of our foot. And we're not going to get any surprises here. Tuck that tailbone, hugging baby up and in, tuck that chin. Hips go back, torso goes down. And think of this as a back and forth hip movement here. Great job. Fantastic. All the way down, all the way up. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping it down, stepping out of those bands very carefully. And now I want you to make your way to your chair. So bringing that chair out or making your way to it, depending on your setup, you're going to go ahead and take that band and lace it underneath your thighs right at the knee. Cross it over. And I want you to find that comfy resistance by holding those bands tighter or looser. Glue the instep of your foot together. And knees are going to come apart and back in. Nice and controlled for 30 seconds. Strong core. Nice neutral spine. And we're resisting the band on the way back in. We've got 10 seconds. Great job. Fantastic. Well done. Great job. Stepping aside, grabbing that water, taking that break, maybe right back here, standing on the mat for our next set. All right, and we're back. Let's bring those hands up to shoulder height. Hug that baby up and in, neutral spine. Drop it like a squat. Nice and controlled on the way down. Pressing through all 4 corners of those feet. And keep those knees nice and strong. They're not caving in. Nice. 10 seconds. And last one. Going ahead, crossing it over now and widening that stance. Let's do our banded sumo deadlifts. Last one. Okay, I lied one more. There we go. Stepping very carefully out of those bands, setting them aside. Let's go ahead. Stepping beside our chair, drop that knee, lunge dips. Well done. Three, two, one. Switching sides. Square it off. We've got 15 seconds here. You're almost there. If you hate lunges, I'm right with you. But you got to do them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Going ahead, stepping off that chair, grabbing those bands one more time. Let's place it under one or both feet. Then bring it up to our shoulders. Tuck that tailbone, tuck that chin, and good mornings. I really want you to try and keep those shins as straight as you can here. Great job. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down and make your way to your chair here. Popping that chair over. We're going to go ahead, crossing those bands underneath our legs. Glue those feet together. Tuck that tailbone, chest is proud. Knees fall apart and back together. Really push yourself with this resistance here. This should be tricky, but it shouldn't cause pain. Two, and 1. Drop it down. Stepping out of those bands, grab that water, and meet me right back here on the mat for our third set. All right, set number 3. Let's get ready. Final one here. Stepping into that band, bring them up to shoulder height. Let's squat. Last one. Great job. Switch it down, widen that stance. Cross those hands. And sumo deadlifts. Great job. Last one. Great job stepping out of that band very carefully. Walking back over to your chair, holding on for balance, left leg forward, lunge dips. Ten more. Last one. Switching sides. Drop it. Knee is going in the same direction as those toes. Last one. Great job. Grabbing onto those bands one more time. And our last round of banded good mornings. Stepping onto one or both. Hands come up. Tuck that tailbone, hips go back. Two. Last one. Stepping out of that band. Grab a seat with me. We'll do our final set and cool things down from our chairs. Tuck that band under those knees. Cross it across. And all the way out, all the way in. Great job. Two and one. Undoing those bands. We're going to cool things down from our chair. So feel free to grab a drink of water and meet me right back here for our cool down. All right, now let's go ahead cooling things down, starting off by scooting to the edge of our chair here. Let's stretch out those hamstrings by extending our left foot out and to the side and lean down and through the pocket we've made with our legs here for 3 breaths. And back up, switching sides to the right, leaning into the pocket there. And back up. I want you to cross that left leg onto the right knee and let that knee fall towards the floor. Now this might be enough of a hip stretch for you already. If it isn't, gently lean forward. Great job. Let's switch sides. Let that knee fall away. If that is enough of a stretch, just stop there. If not, lean forward ever so slightly. Back up. Let's go ahead and stretch out our quadriceps now. Dropping that left knee off of the chair, leaning over, pressing those hips forward and through. And if you'd like, reach up and over. And back over, switching sides. Other knee now drops off the chair, reaching up and over. And back to center. And there you have it, my friends. This has been our glute and ham focused leg workout for week 6, day 3. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one.